find
Well?
to do.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Retreat is not an option.
I'll cut you wide open!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Begone, fiend!
Let's try this way.
Kneel before me. This one's mine!
The spirits demand your blood!
The light take you!
Fall!
This will hurt.
Press the attack.
I hope you appreciate this.
My will is resolute.
Are we playing hide and seek now? so light in here. It's all you. You're glowing from the inside.
Light is perfect for fighting demons, isn't it?
An angel at the helm of the crusade. Now our triumph is assured.
You give all of us hope, right when many are already despairing. You are truly a messenger of heaven.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, Ione. Behold the death I sow.
You see, Suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
Laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade. Before, I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, and someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself. The Yoniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yoniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary. Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face. I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason.
You don't deserve the name. Architects are creators. They build things. What have you created? A hole between the worlds? A wasteland in place of a flourishing country? Millions of deaths. You are no architect. You are nothing but a vandal.
I create... how shall I explain it to you? Events. Phenomena. Concepts. My building site is the entire multiverse. You wouldn't call an architect a vandal just because he started by digging some foundations, would you? Now be silent. I'm not talking to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Hashavi Savitor! A calculated risk.
Retreat is not an option.
You are today's sacrifice!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
This should do it.
I'll cut you wide open!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Kneel before me. This one's mine.
Go.
As it should be. That is not far. Ready for anything.
Yes?
I will lend you my aid.
Amoran Sentes.
Press the attack!
Let's try this way.
The spirits demand your blood!
The light, take you!
Pain is excruciating.
Retreat is not an option. Kneel before me.
This will hurt.
You are today's sacrifice!
Go. Into the fray!
I am prepared.
Something over there.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
They will break against our resolve.
Go for their hearts!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Am I at my limit?
This one's mine!
The light, take you!
A calculated risk.
Press the attack.
should do it.
Retreat is not an option.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. The light, take you.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
Kneel before me. Hyah!
Into the fray.
A calculated risk.
This one's mine. Huh.
No glory without risk.
This should do it. Let's try this way. This will hurt.
Press the attack!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Aborone Sentes.
The light, take you.
A calculated risk. This should do it.
Retreat is not an option. Huh.
Ona Adayana.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's try this way. This will leave a bruise.
Kneel before me.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
We will win
I am
this war.
helpful. Am I not?
No mistakes. In due time.
Together we stand. Rely on me.
The goddess protects us.
No reason to pause.
Let me help. Shellen guides me.
Focus on the goal.
A bright future awaits us.
Ona Adayana.
Please, be careful.
I'll watch your back.
All according to plan. I'll go ahead.
The world has suffered enough.
They'll never see me coming.
I'll cut you wide open!
This one's mine!
Into the fray!
This will hurt. A calculated risk.
Press the attack.
Begone, fiend!
The light! Take you! Go.
The spirits demand your blood!
This should do it.
Retreat is not an option. To the end.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice!
Let's try this way.
Into the fray!
This will hurt!
Kneel before me.
We will win this war.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
The light! Take you!
This one's mine.
Go for their hearts!
fall!
A calculated risk.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Press the attack!
As it should be.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it? She's got that damn rag with her. I can't teleport. She's going to kill us.
If she kills us, then so be it. But this is my city. And I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end. The side of good? You mean Queen Galfrey's side? I've lost almost everything, but not my self-respect. If tyrants like her are good, then I surely belong.
Forget about the Queen. She's not here. We're here. The Crusaders, your friends. Do you remember fighting side by side in the ruins of Canabras? Come back to us!
I have no friends. The Canabras Crusaders treated me like carrion. You personally did nothing to me. But that's just because we barely know each other.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons.
That's not your concern, mortal.
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling her this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet. Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Drezen together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
We won't fall here. I swear it.
I'll cut you wide open! This should do it.
No glory without risk!
Retreat is not an option!
Aborane Sentes.
Let's try this way.
Into the fray! Huh?
Kneel before me!
We are the light! They are the darkness! The light, take you!
Begone, fiend! Fall! Retreat is not an option!
As it should be.
I'll watch your back.
Sentes.
Well?
Trust in yourself.
The goddess protects us.
Soot is restless. I wonder why. You're a good person. I like you.
Ready for anything.
I will lend you my aid.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
Let me help.
That is not far.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it? She's got that damn rag with her. I can't teleport. She's going to kill us.
If she kills us, then so be it. For this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
That's not your concern, mortal.
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling her this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet. Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Drezen together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Nab, Orma, Ani, Efna. into the fray!
Adrenaline.
Let's try this.
Kneel before me.
This'll leave a bruise. The Inheritor, guide my blade! Ha!
This will hurt.
This one's mine.
Stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine! Take him, he's yours, and Drezen too! I don't care about this fortress, or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions, your constant squabbling, your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors. I've seen this show countless times. Amazing, isn't it? Everyone knows all about us, and yet they still trust us. Silly, silly mortals. Take your filthy rag! Take your befouled ruins! You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore! You really do believe that, don't you? You really think that you can still change something? Somehow bring a cursed soul back to the light. I wish I could believe like you do, hope like you, but I know too well there is no hope. I've been dead for a long time. As a matter of fact, the torment of the last few years, I might as well have spent them in the abyss. The only thing you can do for me is finish me off. Let's get this over with. To arms.
I'm wounded? A calculated risk.
I'll cut you wide open!
You require my counsel? Wise.
Together we stand.
My will is resolute.
As it should be.
No discipline, no chain of command. A queen who trusts anyone off the street? This is a circus, not a crusade. It is an enigma to me how Mendev has functioned up until now.
I will help where I can.
Focus on the goal.
Rely on me.
You're a good person. I like you.
Speak with
A
your
bright
actions,
future awaits
not your
us.
words.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
That is not far.
No reason
I heed
to
the
pause.
voice of the spirits.
The world has suffered enough.
Together,
I'll watch your back.
Your
The goddess
orders,
protects us.
Commander. Should we proceed?
You can trust me.
Hashani Savitor! Hashani Hashani Savitor!
I will lend you my aid.
Amorane sente.
This war must end.
Retaking!
Let me help.
Amorane sentes. Ona Adayana. Amranda gratior. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Let's run, sweetie.
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it?
If she kills us, then so be it. Right.
Staunton.
Stop whining!
do not fear. Do not waver. A bright
Focus
future
on the
awaits
goal.
us. Together
I
we
will lend you
stand.
my aid.
Let's run. Don't you.
If she kills us, then so be it. Right.
Staunton.
Stop whining!
We won't fall here. I swear it.
I'll cut you wide open.
Let me help.
We will
Ready
win
for
this
anything.
war.
The world has suffered enough.
Let's run. Don't you.
If she kills us, then so be it. Right.
Staunton.
Stop!
Enemy approaching! Let's try this way. This was not part of the. Time's not waiting.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Let's run. Don't you.
If she kills... Right.
Stop.
Stop!
Na, Orma.
Let's try this way.
I'll cut you wide open!
The light, take you!
This will hurt.
Retreat is not an option!
Aborone Sentes.
Into the fray! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I can still fight.
Just sit here.
There was a
Don't worry
flaw
about me.
in our
A calculated
tactics.
risk.
Together we stand.
Your orders, Commander.
Focus on the goal.
My will is resolute.
As it should be.
Let's. Don't you feel?
If she... Right.
Stop.
Stop!
I'll cut you wide open!
Let's try this way.
Into the fray! Nam, Orma. Nam, Orma.
This will hurt.
Stubborn ass!
No, my dear.
Give me back what's... Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. You're... Take your...
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. I regret that as well. She should have done it, but that's water under the bridge. We all make mistakes. Let's get this over with.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Retaking.
The light take you!
Ready for anything.
My will is resolute.
Let's run. Don't you feel...
Is she right?
Stop.
Stop!
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This will leave a bruise.
Retreat is not an option.
Let's try this way. Retaking.
The light take you!
To the... Speak
I will
with your
lend you my
actions,
aid.
not your words.
Search for the beauty with your heart,
As it should
not your
be.
eyes.
Let's run. Don't you...
If she kills us, then right.
Stunt.
Stop!
Close ranks.
An. U. Efna. Nav. Orma.
I'll cut you wide open! Let's try this way.
Retreat is not an option.
Into the fray!
Orma. Ba. Retaking.
This will hurt!
Kneel before me. Ha!
The light take you!
Stubborn ass!
No, my...
Give me back what's mine! Oh, I grow so tired of you, mortal. Take your...
So this is to be my fate? I suspect you can, but I'll make you work for it. Let's get this over with.
Quadrition Turinos.
This one's mine. Ha!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood! A calculated risk.
Down.
Quadrition Turinos.
Press the attack.
Into the fray! Ha! This'll leave a bruise.
There was a flaw in our tactics.
This should do it.
Down.
The goddess protects us.
A bright future awaits us.
Time's not waiting.
Ona Arayana. Let's run. Don't you
If she killed... Right.
stunt.
Stop, wait!
Save the last one for me. I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray!
Na, ora, efna.
Retreat is not an option.
Let's try this way.
The light take you!
Kneel before me.
Stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself. With these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine! Take him, he's yours! And Drezen too! I don't care about this fortress, or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions, your constant squabbling, your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors. Seen this show countless times. Amazing, isn't it? Everyone knows all about us, and yet they still trust us. Silly, silly mortals. Take your filthy rag! Take your befouled ruins! You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore! I suspect you can. But I'll make you work for it. Let's go.
This will hurt.
This one is mine.
The spirits demand your blood!
A calculated risk.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Allah, swap, bam.
Begone, fiend!
This should do it.
To the end. I refuse to surrender.
As it should be.
The commander of the Crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Drezen and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner she has won with such a valiant effort?
Urgent matters of state are awaiting my attention. My convoy will be departing for the capital within the hour. I'm afraid this is all the time I can spare you. So do please forgive me for skipping the lengthy and well-deserved congratulations. Every death is an irretrievable loss. But, considering the scale of our forces, the losses among our troops are tolerable. Morale is high among the Crusade forces that were entrusted to you. You handled the command superbly. I never doubted your personal ability to deal with the demons. I knew that you could become a living symbol for people to follow. That you have now displayed a decent head for tactics is a pleasant surprise. I believed in your success and prepared for this outcome after a fashion. I brought a reward to personally bestow upon my Knight Commander. But now, I think this reward is insufficient. So please, accept one more gift from me personally. And thank you for what you have done for the Crusades. Now on to the main matter. The Sword of Valor has been returned to us. Touching it has awoken your power and changed the Great Relic beyond recognition. Many clerics are at a loss to interpret this unexpected turn. Is it an omen? Happenstance? A warning? Only one thing can be said for certain. Your power is astonishing and unlike anything ever seen before. Something has changed in you. The warriors of heaven used to come to aid us in our holy war, and even the Hand of the Inheritor, our Yomede's herald, once set foot on the land of Mendev. I accepted a blessing from him. I fought shoulder to shoulder with other angels. But this is the first time I've ever seen the might of heaven in a mortal. I am in awe of your transformation. There. I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before I depart? The Baylor Dorazand, one of Daskari's generals. He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Daskari are some of the most notable demons in the Abyssal Forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Drezen was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks. Fortunately, the Sword of Valor takes care of that problem for the areas around Drezen. The Architect of the World Wound? Here? And she allowed you to simply dispose of Stanchion Vane and claim the Sword of Valor? This is a very worrying development. Aurilu is more dangerous than a dozen Ballas, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Aurilu and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the Architect reappears, treat her as you would a demon lord. Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander. We won the battle for Drezen, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomade for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where that Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Drezen, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing. As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat. But there's very little food in the world wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the citadel during the siege? He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other. Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. And we can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Socorus lie in that direction. But after the siege of Drezen, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search. We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the gray road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Drezen. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing. Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters. There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be rescued. There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Drezen. It's almost empty now. The only prisoner is Nuradendawar, the traitor you caught. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course. Right you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle, No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
I am prepared.